Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there, friend. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. Today we're looking at verses 7 and 8 here in Psalm 103. Now remember, we're doing this in two parts. Part 1 this week will end with verse 11. And then next week we'll pick up in 12 and do the remainder of the psalm. This psalm is about the benefits. That's what we've decided to call it, the benefits. And we've seen David begin with blessing the Lord, O my soul. Why is he blessing the Lord? Well, because he doesn't want to forget his benefits, and so he blesses the Lord for all the things that he has done. And we've recited through those. If you want to go back and review, look at 3, 4, 5, and 6. Today, we're going to look into verses 7 and 8. Let me read those for us. He made known his ways unto Moses, his acts unto the children of Israel. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and plenteous in mercy. Now, you really have to go on and read verse 9, 10, and 11, but we're going to save those three for tomorrow. This will get us started. Another benefit of the Lord is the fact that he makes known his ways. Remember, the Hebrew evangelist in his letter to the Hebrews in the New Testament writes in the very first verse, God at sundry time and in divers manners spoke unto the fathers by the prophets, who spoke unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son. So God spoke in times past unto the fathers by the prophets. Here we have that in its fullness in verse 7. He made known his ways unto Moses. So the Lord is speaking to Moses, one of his prophets, and his acts to the children of Israel. There's a passage that I want to read to you, which I think really it magnifies the 7th verse and also this 8th and 9th verse as well. And that is from Exodus chapter 33. In Exodus chapter 33, Moses and the Lord are having a conversation. And Moses said unto the Lord, See, thou sayest unto me, Bring up this people, and thou hast not let me know whom thou wilt send with me. Yet thou hast said, I know thee by name, and thou hast also found grace in my sight. Now therefore I pray thee, if I have found grace in thy sight, show me now thy way, that I may know thee, that I may find grace in thy sight, and consider that this nation is thy people. And he said, My presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. And he said unto him, If thy presence go not with me, carry us not up hence. For wherein shall it be known here that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight? Is it not that thou goest with us? So shall we be separated, I and thy people, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth. And the Lord said unto Moses, I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken, for thou hast found grace in my sight, and I know thee by name. So you see the Lord speaking to Moses speaking to the Lord, and the Lord speaking to Moses. We have this conversation back and forth in Exodus 33. I began with verse 12, and I read down through verse 17. He made known his ways unto Moses. Well, here is Moses asking the Lord to show him his way, and to go with them, and that the presence might be with him and with the people. And of course, those are the acts that he did to the children of Israel. He made his presence known to them. Now, they rebelled against that, but he did what Moses asked. So this is a benefit. We know his way because it's been revealed. He has revealed it to Moses, and so we know it. And the prophecies of Moses, along with all the others who came before and after, point to Christ in the New Testament and tell us about God's way. So he made known his ways unto Moses, his acts unto the children of Israel. Do not despise the record of God's word and what he reveals about himself and about us. And here's what the Lord reveals about himself, just as we found in that passage in Exodus 33. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger and plenteous in mercy. He had to be slow to anger, didn't he, to deal with the children of Israel and He has to be slow to anger to deal with us. The Lord is slow to anger, and He's plenteous in mercy. Boy, He'd have to be, because I sure do test that out often. All right, well, join me tomorrow. We're going to look at verses 9, 10, and 11 here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.